Welcome everyone to the first episode of Get to Know. Get to Know is an online talk show where we invite people onto the show to get to know the company, get to know the business, and get to know the people behind the business. So today we have a special guest on the show, Sales Master Alan Wong, all the way from Melbourne. So hello Master Alan Wong, how are you today?
I'm very good, thanks Lucas. How are you?
Before we begin, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe so you can get regular updates on any future videos we upload. If you're listening to us on the podcast, make sure to like and follow us on SoundCloud. The best way for us to grow and get feedback is to let other members know that we're operating like this on Atomy Oceania. So I guess my first question would be, for the people who don't really know, a little introduction, how you started this business, what you did before.
Actually, joining Atomy is something very of a sudden, or not even really know that I have joined Atomy. So I myself, I work in the IT industry, so as a test analyst. So
for how many years?
Well, actually just been switching roles. I've been doing that for less than a year.
Okay.
So I was in the property market before. So I was analyzing all the property markets. So and getting to do Atomy business is just a part-time thing. So joining Atomy is pretty interesting. Actually, that as I mentioned earlier, that I have no idea I have joined Atomy.
Right.
The reason why I have joined Atomy is that because of my best friend, which is Royal Master Jack and Finn from Malaysia. So because at that time I was around more than 10 years ago, I was working in Malaysia. So and I get to know Jack and Finn through another MIM company. So so I get to know Jack and Fern and become very good friends with Jack and Fern during that process. So because we found that previous company is not really giving us what we wanted, so both of us left the company. So because being an Australian, my family prefer me to move back to Australia to stay in Melbourne rather than stay in Malaysia. Yeah. So I decided to move back to Melbourne. So after I shipped everything back to Australia, Jack rang me or contacted me. He said, "Alan, I found this excellent company. You should come back and join the business with me."
In Malaysia?
In Malaysia.
After you just came back?
After I just came back and moved.
A week?
Sort of a week or a month. So I just shipped everything back. It's not I'm not going to ship everything back to Malaysia again and started that because my mom really wanted me to be in Australia to be with the family. So Jack was saying, "Oh, this is such a good opportunity. You should come back." So I told Jack, "Okay, it's pretty hard for me to come back and move back all of a sudden." So Jack said, "Okay, what I'll do is that just give me your name, your details. I'll join a member for you first, so you can join as a consumer." So I signed. So I just gave him the details, and he just took care of the rest for me. So without realizing what company it is. So after Atomy has launched in Malaysia, Jack was telling me, "Alan, I've already signed you up with Atomy Malaysia." So the funny part is that he told me about Atomy is now online. He said, "Alan, you can start going online and do shopping." So at the time I said that, how am I going to do shopping in Malaysia when I'm in Australia? Right. How am I going to get the product? So I said, you can send it to my place first, and then you can come and collect the product when you visit Malaysia next time. So I was because it was just launched in Malaysia, the product was selling like hotcakes. So I went on the website, tried to make a purchase. I think that at the time I was really tempted to get the Absolute set.
Oh, you should have.
Absolute, but it was sold out within minutes. I can never get a chance to buy it. Oh, right. So I got so fed up. I told Jack that I'm not buying it anymore. So, and I'm not going to use Atomy product because I can't even try them. So just come to me if Atomy opens up in Australia. So without knowing anything, in 2018, back in around April, Jack contacted me, said that, "Alan, I'm coming to Australia. Atomy is opening up branches here in Melbourne." Yeah. So I said, "I'm going to come and share with you with the products and the business opportunity." So I said, "Yeah, okay, this is about time now. So if they are available in Australia, I can give it a try to use the product." Okay, so he came all the way here in, I think in early May.
Yeah.
So he and Fern dropped by, staying at my place, so he can do a lot of home party and sharing with my family
At your
and
house.
friends at my house. so because he's staying at my place,
It's an invasion.
yeah. So
Atomy.
so it's a good thing I got the whole time with Royal Master,
Yeah.
Jack and Fern, all to myself.
Yeah.
So I get to know them and bring them around, and we even visited Atomy Oceania HQ. So it is quite amazing get to know the location being so near to my place as well.
Yeah.
So he was sharing with me the amazing business, the compensation plan of Atomy and the products. But what really interests me the most is the products, because he was telling me that such great products are selling at such excellent prices, which I don't believe that. I said, are you sure such affordable products like can be good? Cannot be that
quality.
yeah, cannot be that good. So he was trying to convince me. So Fern was basically doing product demos, showing me the products, bring a lot of like product for me to try, for my family to try. So okay, since he's here saying okay, we will just sign up as members, because I already signed up. So he signed up the rest of my families, and then so my mom invited some of her friends over, and we are conducting home party at my place. So we signed up some people too, but at the time, Atomy hasn't been officially launched because that was back in August before Australia is its launch. So we can't really so we can't really get much of the products at the very beginning. So we have to wait
I don't
for
think we even had a warehouse.
at the time. Yeah, that's why we have to wait. So a lot of members, they can only use on the product that Jack and Fern brought over for them to try. They can't really get any product to really use it. So it's really amazing that that after they tried it, they say that it's really nice and the price is so great, so affordable. So eventually everybody start buying. So when the products are available in Australia, my sister, out of a goodwill, because Jack and Fern has been staying at my place, she just joined a member. She just bought a set of Absolute skincare, and she leave it on her shelf for more than 6 months, 6 to 8 months, without even touching it, thinking that too affordable to be good quality, so she wouldn't use it on her face. But my mom, she loved the product because after trying with Fern doing demo on her, and she's been using the product. And you said, wow, they are excellent, really good product. And you can see changes happening to my mom's face. She's getting much more radiant, like the skin condition changes. So my sister then realized that, they might be good product. So she stopped my mom from using Atomy. She gave all her unused skincare to my mom to use, to finish off for her, and she started using Absolute. And then she can see that, she stopped buying all those expensive branded products now, and she only stick to Atomy skincare product right now, which is good.
Yeah,
so we are trying to get to try more and more of the products, which Australia Oceania is currently bringing more into the country. So some of them I get to try that when I visit Jack and Fern in Malaysia. So they let me try more different products, and they are really excellent on that. So once we try on it, we are hooked on Hemohim. And when Hemohim launch in Australia, it's a good thing because we'll be able to consume it like very easily. So, and we can see that a lot of family members and also friends around us, their condition changes after consuming Hemohim and also other things. They find that they are more energetic, so which is good. Good thing the product works for them. The skincare, especially the body lotion, works for them to stop the itchiness of the skin because they got porosis and found that it's really good, helping them. So that's why more and more people got more confidence on that. So I'm very thankful to Jack and Fern on that, and also Atomy Oceania when we had our first Korea trip like last year. So what really excited me the most is visiting Coma PMH, is so that we can see that all these quality products are all manufactured at Coma, which is
in Korea.
In Korea, which is world renowned company. So it built up my confidence, and taking photos and sharing the news with my members and customers. So it bring up that confidence with the business because we know that Coma is very renowned. It's a worldwide renowned manufacturing company. So that's opened up my market even further because being in the of my own work time, I'm quite restricted with time doing sharing the Atomy business. I can either share the business like after work hours, nighttime, or during the weekends. But sometimes we do have other family commitments that we have to attend to. So it's quite hard to really to reach out. But it's because technology is pretty advanced these days, we're able to use group chat to share good news with my customers and members.
Oh, that's good.
If we have a good products or good testimonial sharing, we will just post it on the group to encourage them. So without me knowing is that some of the members been using the products, they thought it's so good. They start sharing with people in Cambodia, in Thailand. So without me knowing that my group is now expanding towards in Thailand and
Back to Malaysia.
And not that much in Malaysia. Malaysia, we have signed up our cousins in Malaysia, but I was quite surprised that the business is now going into Thailand and Cambodia as well. And yeah. So it's because Atomy is so great, and I do wish that I have more time that I can share with more friends around me, because some of them that you need to really to meet them in person. You can't really and share the actual product with them to let them try it. So I still got people on my list that from Brisbane, from Sydney that I need to visit to build out my business there. So currently I can only use video conference on Zoom meetings or Skype or whatever to talk to them. But luckily that now, because Atomy Oceania is in Australia now, and we are able to readily sign people up, and they can just go online and buy the product to try. Even though if not, we can always easily post them and let them try the products so that to build up their interest and confidence. Because most people, they do not know about Atomy. They do not know what it's all about.
Yeah, of course.
They just thought that, it's just an online shopping or maybe just an MLM company. But they're not realizing that Atomy is more of an online shopping mall business rather than a MLM company. So by explaining to them, they are able to see, now everybody goes online shopping anyway. So Atomy already created a platform for us, so it's easy for us to do the shopping without us investing in products or in setting up a business or website or apps to start selling. Like I got friends who are selling product online. They have to stock up product at home so that when people order through them, they have to post it.
So like the warehouse and the postal service.
It's become very stressful because you need to have the manpower to go to the post office to post the product or courier, and then you need to stock up all these product at your house. And you need to buy in bulk in order to
make
save,
a margin.
Yeah, to save money from that. So it's pretty hard. But Atomy, everything is there. You don't have to worry about inventory. Everything is there from the.
We take out the warehouse for you. Yeah. We call the delivery guys for you if you're missing a package.
You can track everything, which is amazing. So that is why I love the Atomy business. So I'm growing my business slowly, but at a very healthily pace. So most of my customers that when they have tried using it, they are ongoing customers. Now I got additional income coming in on top of my day job. So I think it's funny, it's really good that those extra income that comes in make a big difference in life.
It's always been a dream of mine to be able to travel and work at the same time, and this is just like a perfect combination of those things. It's just a joy to see all these other people that are being impacted by Atomy and the opportunity that it's providing. It's a win-win. I get to go, eat great food, meet awesome people, go sightseeing, and at the same time, we consider that doing the business. Doing this business, it's not just about getting products out there and creating new members, but it's about creating a culture and a relationship with people within your team and all across, Atomy worldwide. I love doing that because I'm going there to share the value of the company, of Atomy, and how it's changed my life.
So Atomy is a tool created to help individuals who would otherwise not be able to become successful. I'll say that again. Atomy is simply a tool that helps regular individuals, average individuals, become successful.
I was actually pretty shocked by the diversity of the different cultures and ethnicities here. And every time I go to the seminars, every time I see the leaders, they're from everywhere. So that's the beauty of this business. You're not limited to just this location. You're not just limited to this country, but rather you're connected to all the people that you're personally and your downlines are personally connected to. And I feel like that's a huge strength for this country. It's an awesome opportunity for the family to travel, because when we're traveling, we're only going to the seminars and we'll speak at the seminars and we'll go to the centers and have meetings, but the rest of the time we can have family time, go eat great food, mingle with the leaders and just have a good family vacation / work.
Into the music, dancing to the beat, smiling distant strangers, swinging on my feet. Then I see the moonlight sparkling in your eyes. Oh, my body's frozen and my soul's on fire. Just follow me, baby, pulling at me with a foxy move. Gently come over. My body's a boat sailing through the blue. We keep moving, can hear the way our hearts are singing through music.
As we grow in terms of income in Atomy, and we have that well-balanced life, what we want to do now is to give back, and that's what our ACVC is as well. Atomy core value classes that we're doing is to show why we say the things that we say in our motto, what it really means to serve in humility, to cherish the spirit, these things. Atomy was created and is being run with love.
If you love somebody, do you scare that person to love you? Like if you're dating your boyfriend or girlfriend, you're like, if you don't date me, Is that how you date people? Since God so loves us, He wants to draw the picture of what will happen. Because He loves us. He doesn't want us to go through these things.
That's the goal that we as leaders have, to share these values to our newcomers, new members, so that they feel welcomed and they feel that this company has the best interest for them. Atomy Oceania is just now growing, so you're able to meet with the leaders, talk with the leaders at a more personal level, come and feel that and experience that, and the leaders here want to hear your success stories so they can become successful like you.
So you started the business unknowingly. What made you suddenly change from thinking that this is just an online company to a actual, business potential?
Okay, so
was there like a moment for you, or?
Well, it is because using the product itself is great. Then one thing is that because before Australian launch, actually Jack came and visited me twice prior to that. So, and looking at his changes throughout that period of time, from being a Star Master and becoming Royal Master at that time, and looking at his income, like his passive income growing, I thought that wow, that is something really amazing. That what Atomy can really do. So it's a very big opportunity. So I'm thinking that wow, if that can happen to Jack and Fern, okay, I might be able to give it a try as well. So we start looking at just the product and using the product as a consumer. So I start looking at the business. So because one thing that my sponsor, which is Jack and Fern, they are living overseas, I do not really have anyone supporting me or
Like directly.
directly or teaching me or showing
Coming
me.
to your meetings.
Yeah. So first thing Jack and Fern is asked me is that just go to all the one-day seminar and all the Success Academy that's held by Atomy Oceania. So that will help you to get more know-how and about doing the business. So you get to meet people as well, like the centers leaders as well, or other leaders. Everyone in Atomy are so friendly and willing to share their experiences. So we learn. So by attending the meetings, you get to know more leaders and get to know their experience. So I'm able to build out more knowledge on how to do the business itself. And like seeing like Jack and Fern is a big motivation for me, being they're one of my best friends, and seeing them be able to grow in Atomy really motivates me a lot on that. So, and I'm very grateful to Atomy Oceania as well for giving me a lot of opportunity to do sharing on products or the company introduction. So by doing so, I get to know the products and the company even better. So that really helps me on doing home parties or doing sharing with my friends outside the seminars. So one thing is really good. It's a pity that because of the work commitments, a lot of people can't really attend the one-day seminar, but I wish that more people can really make time to attend the one-day seminar or the Success Academy on that, so that this will actually encourage them,
More growth, more business.
more growth, more understanding about Atomy business. Because a lot of people, their mentality is that Atomy is an MIM. So they're now thinking that I just tell them that don't treat Atomy as an MIM company because it uses the bonus system for their compensation bonuses. So just treat it as an online shopping mall. So we buy things from the supermarket. We accumulate points with our reward program, but that's only for ourselves. We gain nothing by sharing with people. There's toilet papers selling at the supermarket. You go and buy it, it's really cheap. I don't get any benefits.
Oh, there's no toilet paper anymore. Like right now.
So there's no benefits for me. Even if there's a good restaurant, okay, I go there. Okay, maybe I go there frequently. I might get a 10% discount each time that I go to have a meal. Oh, that's a lot. You just go there. You just visit a restaurant and talk to the boss.
Oh, right.
More, and once they like you, they will give you some discount. But if I introduce my friend to go there, I don't get any benefits for that. So by Atomy is by sharing with people through the conversation plan, I'm able to accumulate group PV, and it helped me as well. Helped me to build the business. It helped my customers and my friends as well. If they are building the business too, everyone got points. Which is a win-win situation on that.
The business grows.
Yeah.
You receive commission, and then you're able to share with more people.
Yeah, that's why Jack and Fern, like they've been showing me their commission, and that's why that is like a wow, eye-popping experience on that. Because a lot of company like the big A company that we used to encounter before in the past, is always that one time people, or they only show you the same check every time.
Right.
But not the rest of it, because it's only that time when they get promoted, they got that bonus, that check. But the Atomy is every single week or single fortnight, you can see, or every cycle, or even every day, I can see Jack and Fern's income growing. It's like really eye-popping experience on that. I said, wow, I wish I can do that too. So that's really pushed me
Do you ever regret not starting the business beforehand,
Or
like
if-
at that time?
Or if I can turn back time, I definitely will go back there. Regardless what my mom was saying, like, I'll move back straight away and join the business.
Well, like at that point, your boxes are not even unpacked, so you just like put them back on a,
I'm gonna ship everything back.
ship everything back.
Yeah, so if I would have known Atomy is such a great business and opportunity, I would have gone back and joined the business to do the business together with Jack and Finn.
Full-time.
So even if I'm not a Royal Master with them, I might even be a Diamond Sharon Rose with them guiding me. So I think that is a good thing.
With the company in Australia has only been open for 1.5 years now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
Yeah,
going to be
and-
celebrating our 2 years in a couple months. But
Yeah,
you
2
know,
months.
we run a seminar and then no
So-
one turns up.
Yeah, we can do an online celebration. So one thing I like about Atomy is that there's no time restrictions on what you can do. So even though that I started like 3 years later, but I think that I still can do it at my own pace, at the own timing that I like to do the business. Like now, I got additional income coming in on top of my day job. So I think it's funny, it's really good that those extra income that comes in make a big difference in life.
Yeah, because
So-
it's every single day.
It's every single day. So it is like just like getting a bonus every day, like money just coming into your bank account every fortnight. I find it's really, really, really good
Yeah,
on that.
even on a small scale.
On small scale, it accumulates a lot. So I was like, first like doing the business for 1.5 years or just 1 year, because at the very beginning I was just the first few months I was just using the products. So like doing the business for just 1 year, and the actual income that I made from it is quite amazing on that, just for that 1 year. I didn't know that I have made that amount of money in the 1 year until I checked the apps and see, wow, that is something. So I thought if I really put more effort and more time, if I can allocate more time towards the Atomy business, I think that I'll make a better progress on that.
You know, for the new members who are listening, is there any tips on how to create auto consumers?
I always encourage my customers, first of all, to use the product first. So make sure that they like it and make sure that they use it every day. Because some people, they will just buy it and leave it aside by not touching it.
Like your sister.
Yeah, like my sister, like leaving it on the shelf for 1 and 6 months,
Yeah.
not using it. So it is good to call them or contact them. As I said, that we can put all the customers into one group and keep encouraging them to use the product. And we can, like, if someone has a very good testimonials about using a product, or we can just post it straight away so that people will really want to use it. So, and some of the customers, we might have to visit them after a few weeks or a month time to check on them to see how they are progressing with the product. I myself, I have to be using the product consistently because I am the best advertisement, the best commercial for my members, because once they can see the changes, especially skincare, they will see that, wow, like look at your age, like for these people of your same age, they look older. Said, wow, okay, because it's Atomy skincare. Absolute, you have to use Absolute. Absolute is just not meant for female only. Guys can use them too.
So for our YouTube viewers, if you can see Alan's face right now, can you believe that Alan's actually 64?
Oh, actually, it's reverse 46.
So yeah, that's
So-
like his skin age right
Yeah.
now.
So and there's one thing good about Atomy is make you feel like more refreshed and
Confident.
younger, and more confidence in that. So using the product ourselves, we can share the outcome. When people ask you about what's the smell of the shampoo, does it smell good? No, you have to be ready to answer that question. If you are not using the product, how are we able to tell them? They might say, oh, you're not even using the product. Why ask me to use the product? So we have to use the product first. So I will encourage them to use it. And also because in order to, sometimes like some of my members is that they have to have some competition going around. Like is that, okay.
Yeah.
So some people, like you can see that, oh, certain people are using this product, or they become, the outcome is so great.
Yeah.
So people say, oh, what are they using? Oh, they're using this, and this. Or then we say, oh, I'm using the supplement as well. I'm using the skincare. So there are changes are much more, and their face conditions seems to be improved more significant than the other people. So the other people say, oh, I want to try that too. Or since that one is using this product too, I want to try too. So sometimes you let them, some people would like to compete, like see who can become prettier or healthier or more good looking.
Right.
Yeah, so sometimes I think it's best is that I would rather prefer to do some like a home party on demo on the products to show them the proper way of using it. And also is that I'm encouraging them to keep looking for sharing with their friends. Because when they're using it, then okay, maybe you can ask your friend to join as well so that all of the two of you can see the changes. You can do a lot on your progress to see how your body changes, like maybe is health, or maybe is if you're using skincare, the skin condition changes. You guys can do a lot, or take photographs. Like sometimes, because I like photography, I will take photos for them. So this is before, like 3 months later, I'll take a photo again, so you can see the before after photos. Then is a good encouragement for the customers to continue using the product because they can see the changes straight away.
It's like weight loss tactics.
Yeah, it's weight loss testing.
Yeah, so like before and after.
Before and after,
See how much this program or this something
Thing,
helped
yeah,
you,
help you, yeah.
achieve something that you desire to do.
Yeah.
So that's like your main method of creating order consumers by
Yeah. This-
following up and creating competition.
Yeah,
and
creating
making
competition,
them
yeah.
Fight.
They need to fight for the products.
Fight for the
more
products.
yeah.
I want that one and
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Give me that
Well,
one.
you that one. So, and one thing is that because what it is that sometimes with my customers is that because some customers they can't wait. Once they run out product, they can't wait for delivery to come. So sometimes like I will stock up some of the most popular product at home. So if they want it, they come and grab it from me straight away. Once they order it, they can ship it directly back to me. So they don't have to ship to their place and bring it to my place. So they can just reorder it and ship it directly to my address. And it's become very convenient. So they would just come to my place, Alan, I run out of shampoo, can you give me some shampoo? I run out of Hemohim, can you give me Hemohim? So because I always have 1 or 2 standby, so I just give it to them first. So because they can get hold of the product straight away, they will continue using it. If they have to wait a few days sometimes, or after a few days sometimes, if
They lose
like
smoke.
they lose smoke, or if someone else come to them with another product, they might
Take them.
they say, oh, I don't order it anymore because already because I haven't placed an order yet. But if you can really give them the product first before they got a chance to try another product,
Right. You don't let them.
yeah. So it's basically that once they keep using it, because I always encourage them to give a product a try for at least 3 months, because things are like not miracle
Happens
products.
the next day.
Yeah, it happens the next
Apart
day.
from the evening care faucet.
Yeah, you have to give it roughly about 3 months, even on skincare as well. So after using it for 3 months, you can see the changes if you're really readily using it every day. So after using for 3 months, a lot of people stick on to it. You will not want to change brand anymore.
So it's like changing consumer habits is your main kind of priority when doing this business?
Yeah, it is like it is one of the main things that you have to do is how can you like manage to convince them or share with them the knowledge that why Atomy product is good. So a lot of people don't understand that I can get things from the supermarket or from the chemist is at a cheaper price. By telling them the quality is different. You can pay really, really cheap prices to get hold of certain products, but the quality is not there. So you kind of like compare like a Toyota to a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Like even though they are cars with 4 wheels, but the build quality is different as well. So you have to let them know. But the winning point about Atomy is that you can get good quality product like the Mercedes Benz paying a Toyota price. So which is this is what I've been sharing
Every single day. You don't even need to do it on the end of financial year sale. It's every single day.
Yeah, and everything like once they start using it, I've been telling them, you see, Atomy product. Once you start using it, some of them can last for a long time before you need to like buy again. So and they find that they are saving more money as a result.
Like Medicook.
Yeah, Medicook or even like the shampoo. They find that the Atomy
How long
shampoo.
does it take you to use shampoo?
Well, for me, I use pretty a lot because I wash my hair twice a day. So,
Oh, goodness.
and by some of the customers, they found that the shampoo compared to the other brand that they bought.
Yeah.
They can use it a little bit longer. And
Okay.
and it worked out to be cheaper for them in the long run. Yeah. So they're saving even more money, getting good quality product at absolute prices, and now they're saving more money in the long run.
What happens when you meet someone and they don't want to, they're not interested at all?
Okay, if they're not interested, I just say next. And if they're not interested, we always go back to them the next time. So some people just need that a little bit more evidence or convincing, or maybe they are just like looking in the background to see whether it really works before
They're just waiting,
yeah,
testing.
before jumping in to really test it on themselves. So there's always other opportunity to go back to him, to show him like our success, our progress, and also other people's testimony about using the product or the business. So to share again. So never like spend too much time on someone who rejected. So because they rejected because they might not understand the business or Atomy. So, but we can leave some materials for them or ask them to go online and do some research and look at it to get more understanding on that, so that they can like maybe more interested next time.
Have you ever taken it personally?
No, I don't. I don't because I find that sometimes because I might have the same situation before
What a
in
beast.
in the past because
Doing business for 1.5 years, never take rejection personally.
Yeah,
Wow.
because what it is that I think that at the very beginning I might be the same. I might reject other people's offer. Like I rejected Jack and Fern's offers at the very beginning. So I say that if I would have joined at that time. So and one thing is that Jack and Fern did not give up on me. So at least that they know once Atomy Oceania has opened in Australia, which I told them that if they come to Australia, then I will consider doing the business or to use the product. So eventually they come back. They leave me aside for a while, for 3 years, and then they come back.
They do their own
They keep their
thing.
promise of coming back to me
Yeah.
when Atomy opened up in Australia. So which is good.
Yeah, very good stuff. Well, that is the conclusion of our Get to Know. So hopefully you'll be able to get to know Master Alan, get to know the Atomy business, and get to know what the future holds for you if you decide to continue on this path of Atomy. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe to get updated feedback. Leave us a comment down below. Tell us what you're thinking, what your feedback is. There's going to be a few more episodes coming out. That is about it for this time. You've been listening to Get to Know Atomy Oceania. So thank you, Master Alan.
All right, thank you, Lucas.
No problem. See you next time.
All right, see you all next time.